I'm starting my second year as a Cub Scout leader with my son's group. We just got back from a camping trip this past weekend. It was great. We had some adventures, we bonded, we relaxed, made a bunch of memories. So here are my thoughts from the weekend. Point number one is my wife and I and the family went on a several $1,000 vacation this year, annual vacation. My son and I just spent $30 camping. And, both were good. Both got to bond, spend time, do some things. Was the several $1,000 vacation much better than the very economical camping trip? We both had memories. And so my point is, you don't have to spend a lot of money to make memories, to bond with your family, to get away. And so, I don't think it's where we go, what we spend, where it is, more the people we were with and the connections we make. Point number two is the more times you do something, often it becomes easier. And so, this is my fifth or sixth camping trip. We're going through this cycle again and this, procedures. And it was just a lot easier. I felt more at ease, setting up my tent, taking it down, trying it out, everything like that. And similarly with investing, the more bear markets, the more drops people have gone through, usually they get better with it. Now, if your health, you're worried about your health, there's been some major changes in your life, all bets are off. But generally, the more someone works with me, the calmer they are, the easier they are to go through bear markets and tough markets, because they've just been here before. No two bear markets are the same. Every time it's something new. So there's always outliers, but generally the more they invest, the calmer they are with it. Now, point number three is being uncomfortable is good for the soul. We were out in nature. I was cold, wet, a little bit hungry. We weren't eating gourmet meals. It was amazing. And our brains as humans are wired to look for problems. Like we're always looking, and this goes back, when we're living out in the plains and we're looking, there's a lion there. We're always looking for attackers coming into our camp. We're looking for problems. And in life, as the number of problems go down, we have food, we have shelter, we have income. Our brains don't stop looking for problems. They just start focusing on smaller problems. And so we're still miserable. We're still the same unhappiness, And so, because we're just focusing on the littler problems, not the big problem. And so being outside, being uncomfortable, tones down all those other problems. And so I came back from this weekend very relaxed. It was so good to be out in nature. And as a bonus, no cell phone service. So I'm not connected to the internet and, hearing what's going on. And so I think that in life, if the world's problems are really bearing you down, being uncomfortable, getting away from it all is a good way to help solve that. I hope you have a great day.